What's up, fight fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We're kicking things off with a massive update from the notorious Conor McGregor himself. He's not just talking about a comeback, he's talking about a definite return to the octagon, and guess where? The White House. Dana White's given the green light, and McGregor is ecstatic, calling it "my event," and aiming for a 2026 showdown on the iconic White House lawn. But the drama doesn't stop there for Conor McGregor. It turns out the former two-division UFC champ is facing a serious time crunch, with his potential presence being sought by not one, but two Irish councils, Waterford and Wexford. Can McGregor juggle fighting for UFC glory with civic duty back home? We've got the details on this unique political and sporting tightrope walk. We're staying with Conor McGregor for the main event deep dive. He's declared his return to the UFC is set for a historic White House card in 2026, enthusiastically telling the world, "That's my event." After a long layoff due to injuries, McGregor is re-entering the anti-doping program and seems more motivated than ever. Dana White himself has backed McGregor's commitment, contrasting it with other fighters, and hinting this monumental fight is on the horizon. And finally, we're looking at how the political sphere is getting a McGregor touch as well. The Irish Examiner is reporting on the McGregor presidential election circus, making its way to Kildare and Dublin. What does this mean for Irish politics and the broader public perception of the fighter? We break down the latest buzz, and then we've got so much more coming your way. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you don't miss a second. Conor McGregor's UFC comeback, White House bound. Get ready, fight fans, because Conor McGregor has officially declared his return to the octagon is not just a possibility, but a definite. After a lengthy layoff following a brutal leg break in 2021 and a stalled comeback attempt against Michael Chandler, McGregor is back with a vengeance and has his sights set on a historic event, a UFC card at the White House in 2026. He's been vocal about his excitement, telling Adam Glynn, "I am ecstatic." The Mac is back, and emphasizing that this is my event for sure. UFC CEO Dana White has given McGregor his backing, even contrasting his reliability with that of Jon Jones. White stated that while Jones is the greatest, McGregor is the guy you can count on to show up. McGregor has even re-entered the UFC's anti-doping program, a crucial step requiring 6 months of testing before he can compete, signaling his serious commitment. The potential fight date has been moved up from July to June 2026, which McGregor happily welcomes, even joking about celebrating his birthday early. While no opponent has been officially named, Michael Chandler has expressed interest in settling unfinished business. This historic White House event, potentially headlined by McGregor, promises to be a massive draw for the UFC. Fans are buzzing with anticipation, with social media exploding over McGregor's confident pronouncements. Analysts are weighing in on the strategic implications for the UFC, and the prospect of McGregor fighting on such a monumental, politically charged stage has captured global attention. Don't go anywhere, because the saga of Conor McGregor is far from over, and we've got another twist involving his political aspirations back home. And up next, we're diving into how McGregor's potential dual council appearances are causing a stir in Ireland. McGregor's time crunch, Waterford, Wexford, and the Octagon. Conor McGregor, the man who can't seem to stay out of the headlines, is facing a unique scheduling conflict that blends his fighting aspirations with potential political duties back in Ireland. Reports indicate that the former two-division UFC champion is being eyed for appearances at both the Waterford and Wexford councils, creating a significant time management challenge. This situation arises as McGregor gears up for his highly anticipated UFC return, which he has publicly stated will be at a White House event in 2026. Juggling the rigorous demands of UFC training and competition with the responsibilities and public appearances required by local government bodies presents a complex logistical puzzle. It raises questions about how McGregor plans to balance his commitment to fighting with his potential role in Irish civic life, especially given the high-profile nature of both arenas. The news has sparked considerable discussion among fans and political observers alike. Some see it as a testament to McGregor's broad appeal and willingness to engage with his community, while others question the practicality and potential distractions from his fighting career. The dual focus highlights McGregor's multifaceted public persona, extending far beyond the octagon. But McGregor's influence isn't just confined to council chambers or fight nights. It's creating a political spectacle that's capturing national attention. Stick around as we explore the McGregor presidential election circus, making waves in Kildare and Dublin. McGregor vows White House return. That's my event. Conor McGregor is making it crystal clear. His long-awaited return to the UFC is happening, and it's going to be at a landmark event, a UFC card hosted at the White House in 2026. After more than 4 years out of the cage, sidelined by a broken leg and other injuries, McGregor sounds more motivated than ever to step back into the spotlight. The prospect of a UFC event at the White House, announced by President Donald Trump as part of the America 250 celebration, has ignited McGregor's competitive spirit. He expressed his elation to TMZ, stating, "I'm ecstatic. The Mac is back, and what better event than to grace the White House lawn for a straightener? What I do best." To underscore his commitment, McGregor has officially re-entered the UFC's rigorous anti-doping program, which mandates at least 6 months of testing before an athlete can compete. This move signals a serious intent to return to active competition. UFC CEO Dana White has consistently supported McGregor's drive for this historic fight, noting that McGregor, unlike some other fighters, is someone he can rely on to fulfill his commitments. While White has indicated that fight matchmaking won't begin until early 2026, McGregor is adamant about headlining this unprecedented event. He's even expressed flexibility on the date, welcoming an earlier fight in April or June 2026. Although no opponent has been confirmed, Michael Chandler, who previously coached against McGregor on The Ultimate Fighter, has publicly shown interest in facing him. The news has sent shockwaves through the MMA community, with fans eagerly speculating about McGregor's opponent and the potential impact of such a high-profile fight. Analysts are dissecting the strategic significance for the UFC and McGregor's legacy, with many believing this could be a monumental moment in combat sports history. But McGregor's impact isn't limited to the fight world. It's now spilling over into the political arena back home. Stay tuned as we uncover the McGregor presidential election circus, making its way through Kildare and Dublin. McGregor presidential circus hits Kildare and Dublin. The political landscape of Ireland is experiencing a seismic shift as the McGregor presidential election circus begins its tour, making stops in Kildare and Dublin. This development signals a significant foray by the UFC superstar into the realm of Irish politics, drawing considerable attention and speculation. As Conor McGregor gears up for a potential UFC return at a historic White House event in 2026, his activities are extending into the domestic political sphere. The Irish Examiner reports on this unfolding scenario, highlighting the unique intersection of sports celebrity and political engagement. The term Circus suggests a high-energy, attention-grabbing campaign that is characteristic of McGregor's public persona. This move into politics is sparking widespread debate among the Irish public and media. It raises questions about McGregor's genuine intentions, the potential impact on local and national politics, and how his global fame will translate into political influence. The presence of such a prominent figure in political arenas is unprecedented and is already generating significant buzz. And that wraps up our top stories for today, but we've got one final lightning round recap before you go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and follow us on all socials for all the latest. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. Conor McGregor is definitely fighting at the White House in 2026. He's facing a time crunch with dual council appearances in Ireland, and his political circus is rolling through Kildare and Dublin. Don't miss a second of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more updates.